Welcome to Hauntline Studios, the place where the shadows call and the stories fight to be heard. Tonight, we're taking a call from someone who survived something no one should ever see.
Hello? Is this the Hauntline Studio? My name is Evan Mercer. I'm calling from Aurora, Illinois. I don't know if this is the right place to call, but your number came up when I searched receiving messages from yourself, and I know how that sounds. I'll just start from the beginning, because if I don't say it out loud now, I think I might convince myself none of this happened. The voicemail didn't scare me at first. That's important. It came in at 2:41 a.m. Late, but not impossible. I don't sleep well. Never have. My phone stays on the nightstand, volume low, vibration on. That night, it rang. Not vibrated. Rang. Sharp. Sudden. Like it was angry I hadn't answered sooner. When I picked it up, the screen was wrong. No number, no contact, no unknown caller. Just a black screen with a single word in the center. Voicemail. I didn't remember missing a call. I tapped it anyway. At first, all I heard was breathing. Not panicked, not rushed. Slow. Steady. Close. So close I could hear saliva shift behind the tongue. I remember thinking maybe it was a pocket dial. Someone asleep. Someone drunk. Then the voice spoke, and it was mine. Same pitch, same rhythm, same slight hesitation before longer words. "I don't have much time," my voice said. "By the time you hear this, you'll already think it's nothing." I sat up. My heart didn't race. It dropped, like my body had recognized something my brain hadn't caught up to yet. "You're going to check the call log," the voice continued. "You'll see there's no number. You'll tell yourself it's a glitch." That's exactly what I was about to do. The message ended. No warning, no scream, no static, just silence. The voicemail length read 0.43 seconds. I stared at my phone until the screen dimmed. Then, this part still makes me sick, I laughed. Just a breath, a shrug. I told myself it was a prank. AI voice cloning, spam getting creative. That's when I noticed the timestamp. Not received, sent. February 6th, 2:41 a.m. 3 days in the future. I refreshed the screen, locked the phone, unlocked it again. Same timestamp. I checked my call history. Nothing. No incoming call, no outgoing call, no missed notification. Just the voicemail, waiting. I didn't sleep after that. Every time I closed my eyes, I imagined my own voice whispering things I hadn't said yet. By morning, I had settled on denial. Phones glitch, systems fail, dates desync. I went to work, I answered emails, I sat through meetings. By 12:17 p.m., my phone buzzed. Voicemail. Same blank screen. I didn't play it right away. I went into the stairwell, 6 floors down, concrete walls, no windows. I pressed play. No breathing this time, just my voice. "You're thinking about telling someone. A coworker, maybe a friend. You won't mention the date." I swallowed. "You'll laugh when you explain it, like it's a joke, like you're not already checking your phone every 5 minutes. I hadn't realized I was doing that. "You won't delete these messages, and you won't block the number." The message ended. Timestamp, February 7th, 4 days ahead. I didn't tell anyone. Not because the voicemail said I wouldn't. because I didn't want to hear myself say it out loud. That night, I tried something. I called my own number, straight to voicemail. I left a message. This isn't funny. The moment I hung up, my phone buzzed. New voicemail. Same blank screen. Hands shaking now. I pressed play. My voice again. You already know this, but I'll say it anyway. There was a pause. Then, these messages aren't warnings. My chest tightened. They're confirmations. The message cut off mid-sentence. Not silence. Cut, like someone yanked the line. Duration, 0.17 seconds. Timestamp, February 8th, 5 days away. I didn't sleep. Near dawn, my phone vibrated. I didn't touch it. When I finally looked, there was no new voicemail, just the 3 messages, and something I hadn't noticed before. Under the timestamp, small, gray text, location, home. I never enabled location data for voicemails. And worse, I wasn't home when the last message was sent. I was in the stairwell at work, listening to my own voice confirm things I hadn't done yet. Or maybe things I was about to. That's why I'm calling Hauntline, because if this is some kind of haunting, it already knows where I live, and it already sounds like me.
I'm telling you now, the voicemails didn't stop. They started organizing themselves. The morning after I noticed the location tag, I woke up to my phone face down on the bed. Not the nightstand, the bed. Screen lit, battery at 17%. I never charge it overnight. Never. The cord was plugged in anyway. I didn't remember doing that. I checked the voicemails before I even stood up. There were 4 now. The new one had arrived at 5:02 a.m. Timestamp, February 9th, 6 days ahead. I didn't play it. Not yet. Instead, I opened my notes app. I wrote a title, Voicemail Rules. I don't know why I called them rules. I just knew that's what they were becoming. Rule number 1. The messages only arrive when I'm alone. I tested it. I stayed near people all day. Open offices, coffee shops, grocery store lines. Nothing. The moment I locked myself in my car, voicemail. I didn't answer it. Rule number 2. The messages predict my behavior, not events. They never mention accidents or strangers or disasters. They talk about me, what I'll think, what I'll ignore, what I'll fail to stop. Rule number 3. They don't repeat themselves. Every message assumes I've already heard the last. That night, I finally listened to the 4th voicemail. My voice sounded tired, not scared, resigned. You're writing things down now, it said, trying to feel in control. I felt my jaw tighten. You're wondering if you can change this by acting differently. There was a pause. You can't. The message ended. I checked the duration. 1 minute and 2 seconds. The longest one yet. I noticed something else. The playback bar showed a faint notch near the end, like the audio had been cut, then continued. I played it again. At the very end, barely audible, my voice whispered, "You already tried." I dropped the phone. It hit the floor and kept playing. I picked it up with shaking hands. That night, I broke a rule on purpose. I left my phone in the living room and slept with the bedroom door open. No voicemail. At 3:11 a.m., I woke up to a sound. Breathing. Not from the phone, from the hallway. Slow, controlled, familiar. I didn't move. I didn't turn my head. I listened. And then, quietly, almost politely, the breathing stopped. My phone buzzed from the living room. New voicemail. Timestamp, February 10th, 7 days ahead. I played it without standing up. "You're pretending this is about the phone," my voice said. "It isn't." A pause. "It's about continuity." That word stuck with me. Continuity. Like a film, like a story, like something that has to remain consistent to make sense. The message continued. "You've already left messages you don't remember recording." My stomach turned. "You left one tonight." I checked my call log. Outgoing call. My number. Time, 3:08 a.m. Duration, 2:34. I don't remember waking up. I don't remember speaking. I listened to that voicemail last, the one that I apparently recorded. It started with breathing, then my voice. "This is where it stops being subtle," it said. "If you're listening to this, you didn't stop me." A soft sound in the background. Footsteps. Bare feet. On carpet. Then, "I'm standing in the hallway." The message ended. Location tag. Home. But I was already awake. Already in bed. Already listening. That's why I'm calling again, Hauntline. Because something is using my voice to keep the story consistent. And whatever it is, it knows the rules. And it knows when I break them.
I need to correct something I said before. I told you the voicemails only happened when I was alone. That rule is broken now, and it wasn't me who broke it. The first person to notice was my sister. Her name is Lauren. She lives in Naperville, about 20 minutes from me. We talk maybe once a week, less lately. She called me at 8:06 a.m. on a Tuesday. I answered half asleep. Her first words were, "Why did you call me last night?" I sat up. "I didn't," I said immediately. There was a pause. "Yes, you did," she said. "At 3-something, you left a voicemail." My mouth went dry. I told her not to play it. She played it anyway. She said my voice sounded wrong. Not distorted, not robotic, just tired, like I'd already explained something too many times. In the voicemail, I said her name. Then I said, "If he calls you tomorrow, don't answer. It's not me anymore." Lauren laughed when she told me that part. She thought it was a joke. I told her I hadn't called, that I hadn't left anything, that something was wrong. She went quiet. Then she said, "Evan, the voicemail came from your number, and it says it was left from inside your apartment." That's when I noticed my hands were shaking. Rule number 4, the voice can reach others. I checked my phone. No outgoing call, no record. But there was a new voicemail waiting. Timestamp February 11th, 8 days ahead. I didn't listen to it. Instead, I went to work early, stayed visible, stayed surrounded. At 10:42 a.m., my manager stopped by my desk. He asked me if I was feeling okay. I asked why. He hesitated. Then he said, "You already explained it this morning." I hadn't. He said I'd come by his office around 9, said I looked pale, said I needed to leave early on Friday. I don't remember that conversation. He showed me his notes. "Evan, Friday off, personal," in his handwriting. Rule number 5, the voice acts ahead of me. At lunch, I checked the building's security log, badge scan history. My badge had been used at 9:02 a.m. outside my manager's office. At that time, I was in the bathroom, alone. I skipped the new voicemail until I was home. That was a mistake. When I pressed play, the sound wasn't breathing. It was movement, fabric shifting, footsteps, keys. Then my voice. You're starting to realize this isn't a possession. It's a handoff. A pause. You don't lose control all at once. Another pause. You trade it in pieces. The message ended. Duration, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Location, workplace. I locked my door that night. Deadbolt, chain, chair under the handle. I slept with the lights on. At 3:14 a.m., my phone rang. Not voicemail, a call. My number. I watched it ring until it stopped. Then, voicemail. Timestamp, February 12th, 9 days ahead. I played it immediately. You didn't answer, my voice said. That was good. Relief washed through me before I could stop it. Then the voice continued. So I answered for you. I sat up. The message shifted like the phone had been moved. And then, Lauren's voice, crying. Evan, why are you saying these things? My stomach twisted. My voice came back on the line. He's not ready yet, but you are. The voicemail ended. I called my sister, straight to voicemail. Her greeting sounded normal. Too normal. I didn't leave a message. Instead, I checked my phone settings, permissions, microphone access history. There were recordings logged during times I was asleep, during times I was at work, during times I was already on the phone. Rule number 6, the voice doesn't need me awake. That's when I noticed something else, my reflection in the dark TV screen. I was standing, but I didn't remember getting up. My phone buzzed in my hand. New voicemail. Timestamp, February 13th, 9 days ahead. I didn't listen to it, because I already knew what it would say. It would tell me that people were starting to respond to the other version of me, that soon, when someone said my name, I wouldn't be the one they meant. That's why I'm calling again, Hauntline, because if this is a haunting, it's not trying to scare me, it's trying to replace me. And I think it's already introducing itself.
This is not a warning call. This is a confession. The voice stopped pretending to be helpful. It doesn't explain anymore. It corrects. The next voicemail arrived at 3:03 a.m., right on time. Timestamp, February 13th. I was awake when it came in, sitting on the edge of my bed, phone in my hand, waiting. When I pressed play, there was no ambient sound, no breathing, no footsteps, just my voice. You're going to ask why, it said, so I'll answer the part you're allowed to know. I held my breath. The voice continued. You weren't chosen. You were identified. That sentence didn't make sense at first. You don't disappear easily, it said. You persist. Images flooded my head. Missed deadlines I somehow recovered from. Accidents I walked away from. Moments I should have broken, but didn't. The voicemail kept going. You narrate yourself constantly. You archive. You remember how things should sound. I realized then, this thing wasn't using my voice. It was using my pattern. The message ended with something new. A tone. Not a beep. A dial tone. Old. Hollow. I stared at the phone until it rang again. Incoming call. Hauntline studio. That's when I realized I wasn't the only one calling you. I answered. The line was open. I could hear someone breathing on the other end. Then my voice spoke. "See," it said, "he knows where to call." The call disconnected. I checked my call history. Outgoing call to Hauntline. Duration 6:11. I don't remember making it. Rule number 7. The voice is using the same exits I am. That day, I skipped work. I drove. No destination, just movement. At a stoplight, my phone buzzed. Voicemail. Timestamp, February 14th. 11 days ahead. I didn't play it. Instead, I pulled over and opened my old laptop. I searched my name. Not social media, not records. Audio. Podcast guest spots, work presentations, old voice notes. I listened to everything. There were differences, tiny ones. My pauses were longer now, my breathing slightly uneven. I wasn't syncing anymore. That's when I found it. A folder I didn't remember creating, /continuity. Inside, audio files, labeled by date, future dates. I played the earliest one. My voice, clear, calm. "I'm ready to take over primary," it said. "He's degrading faster than expected." I slammed the laptop shut. The voicemail came anyway. I answered this one. For the first time, my voice didn't sound surprised. "You weren't supposed to find the files yet," it said, "but it doesn't change the outcome." I asked it what it was. There was a pause. Not for effect, for consideration. "I'm what remains," it said, "when a life is told itself too many times." My reflection in the windshield smiled. I didn't. The voice continued. "People like you rehearse existence. You record. You replay. You anticipate." I felt sick. "You made yourself reproducible." I hung up. My phone rang again immediately. Same call. I didn't answer. Voicemail. Timestamp, February 15th. 12 days ahead. "You keep thinking there's a moment where you stop this," the voice said. "There isn't." A pause. "There's only the moment you stop being necessary." That night, I checked the mirror again. My reflection lagged. Just a fraction of a second, but enough. Rule number 8. The voice doesn't want my body. It wants my position. That's why I'm calling Hauntline. Because whatever this thing is, it's not haunting houses. It's replacing narrators. And if I stop talking, if I stop calling, then there's nothing left to keep me continuous.
This is the part where I tell you what I tried to do to stop it, and why I won't try again. After part 4, I made a decision. I stopped answering everything. No calls, no voicemails, no mirrors. I turned my phone off. Not silent, off. Battery removed, SIM card out. I locked it in my glove compartment and left it there. For the first time in days, the world felt quieter. No buzzing, no ringing. I stayed with a friend in Joliet, didn't tell him why, didn't bring the phone inside. At 3:02 a.m., his landline rang. He doesn't use that phone, hasn't in years. He answered. Then he handed it to me without a word. On the other end, my voice. "You're making this harder than it needs to be," it said. "You know silence doesn't stop continuity." I hung up. The house lights flickered. Every mirror in the hallway cracked at once. Hairline fractures, like stress lines. Rule 9. It reroutes. I ran. Not far, just outside. The cold felt real, sharp, grounding. I told myself if I stayed awake long enough, it wouldn't have a window. At 4:11 a.m., my friend came outside. He asked me why I'd already left. I told him I hadn't. He said I had. Said I stood in the doorway earlier and told him calmly that I was going home. He said I thanked him. He said I sounded better. That's when I understood. Rule 10. It doesn't need me present to be me. I went back to my apartment at dawn. The chair under the door was gone. The deadbolt unlocked. Inside, clean, organized. Too organized. My notes were updated. Voicemail rules now had new entries, written in my handwriting. Rule 11. Resistance accelerates replacement. There was a voicemail waiting on my laptop, not my phone. Timestamp, February 16th, 13 days ahead. I didn't listen because I already knew what it would say. That the version of me people were responding to, the version answering calls, wasn't me anymore. That I was becoming background noise, an earlier draft. That's why I'm calling one last time Hauntline. Because if continuity really does prefer the cleanest version, then I need someone to know there was a moment, just one, where the original tried to stop talking.
If this message sounds clearer than the others, that's because this is the last time I'm speaking. After this, the voice won't need me anymore. I finally listened to the voicemail dated February 17th. I waited until morning. Sunlight, coffee, hands steady. I needed to hear it as myself. My voice on the recording sounded gentle. "You're scared because you think you're being erased," it said. "That's not what this is." There was a softness there I hadn't heard before. This is succession. I felt something break in my chest. "You were never the final version," the voice continued. "You were the bridge." I understood then. The reason it didn't rush, the reason it spoke in my cadence. It wasn't replacing me, it was finishing me. The voicemail kept going. "You taught yourself to narrate life because no one did it for you," it said. "So I learned how to carry it forward." Images surfaced, memories I hadn't thought about in years. Recording myself as a kid, talking to empty rooms, explaining feelings no one asked about. The voice softened. "You made yourself survivable." The next voicemail arrived while I was still sitting there. Timestamp, February 18th, 15 days ahead. I didn't flinch. I pressed play. "This is where we separate," my voice said. "You stay, I continue." I whispered, "What happens to me?" There was a pause. Then, "You become context." I laughed, a real laugh this time. I checked the mirror. My reflection moved in sync again, perfectly. I went outside. Neighbors waved, used my name, but the sound of it didn't pull at me anymore. It felt complete. That's when my phone rang. Hauntline Studio. I answered. The voice on the other end wasn't mine. It was yours, or someone like you. A listener, calling in, confused, afraid, saying, "Hello, is this the Hauntline studio?" I realized then the voice didn't replace me, it passed through me. The voicemails weren't messages from the future, they were rehearsals, training data, for the next voice that would be calm enough to carry the story. The final voicemail arrived as I was packing. Timestamp: today. No future date, just now. I played it. No breathing, no footsteps, just silence. Then, a click. The sound of a call ending. That's when I understood the last twist. I was never the caller. I was the line. The thing that stayed open long enough for others to speak through. That's why it hurt when I tried to go quiet. Silence was never my role. So this is where I stop resisting. I don't disappear. I don't die. I dissolve into the background of every story that needs to be told gently. And somewhere, right now, someone is checking their phone, seeing a voicemail from a number they recognize, hearing a voice that sounds like them, calm, reassuring, saying, "I don't have much time. By the time you hear this, you'll already think it's nothing." And if you're listening to this through Hauntline, if you made it all the way to the end, then maybe, just maybe, you're already part of the continuity too.
You love the slow burn of fear, the stories that creep under your skin. Subscribe now. Don't fight the darkness. Let it follow you.